Hi spiritual warriors, today I'm going to talk about how individuals who have high self-awareness, who had spiritual progress, or who have done deep inner emotional work respond or react to challenging people, situation or conflicts compared to individuals who do not have high self-awareness. Now I'm not talking about people who are engaged in toxic positivity or spiritual bypassing just to avoid facing some emotional issues and have this fake positivity. All right, I'm not talking about those type of people. I'm talking about people who have done deep inner work and have high self-awareness. Okay, and these people are not necessarily perfect. So now let's get into it. So let's look at people who do not have self-awareness. People who do not have self-awareness, many of them might end up reacting compulsively, and they also continuously focus on blaming the other person and the situation for an extended period of time. They will continuously justify their reactions and their emotions for an extended period of time. There will be less self-reflection or contemplation. Meanwhile, on the other hand, some other people who also do not have high self-awareness might realize their mistake and end up feeling guilty. They will be feeling guilty but will end up repeating the same mistake repeatedly over and over again. See, guilt is actually futile. We'll talk about it in some other video. Okay? Now, individuals who have high self-awareness, who have done or currently doing inner work, might also react to this challenging situation in similar way. However, there's a crucial difference there. So let's look into it. So individuals who have high self-awareness might behave in two ways. I'm not talking about the third way. The third way is they're always calm, they consciously respond. Okay, we're not going to talk about those people. We're going to talk about these two ways. These two imperfect ways. Okay, imperfectly perfect, I would say. Okay, so the first way is, while these people are reacting, they will emotionally get triggered, and while these people are reacting to those challenging situations of people, they immediately catch themselves, they immediately become aware of their sabotaging behavior and recognize that they are engaging in a sabotaging pattern. They catch themselves doing it. They then immediately put a stop to it. For example, let's say someone who has high self-awareness, they are reacting to a situation or person, they are raising their voice and speaking harsh words. Within few seconds or few minutes, they immediately become aware of this sabotaging pattern and immediately pause. They put a stop to it. They might sit with their emotions, reflect on their emotions, or they might politely walk away from that place to reflect on those emotions or to gather their thoughts. Okay, this is the first way. Now, the second way is this person might not catch themselves while they are reacting. Okay, let's say they are reacting to this challenging situation. They are raising their voice and they are using harsh words, and they are completely not aware of it while they are doing it. But once they've calmed down, once they calm down to a certain extent, they immediately become aware that they were involved in sabotaging pattern, that they might not have been looking at the situation for what it truly is, that they might be misinterpreting it. They immediately will sit with those emotions, connect to their body, connect to their emotions, might get involved in deep breathing exercise, and might end up doing deep self-inquiry. Like, how does this situation reminds them of their past? Are they looking at it correctly? What made them get triggered? They will do this deep self-inquiry. Or they might just sit with that emotions, allow it to pass through without any judgment. Or without coming up with any stories to interpret it. They might feel guilty, but just for a few seconds. Okay, These are the second way. For example, someone usually does nagging for 40 minutes. Let's say they do not have self-awareness. They usually will react to some situation through nagging. Okay, through nagging. Let's say they usually will nag others for 40 to 45 minutes. But once they've done their inner work, have high self-awareness, they might still nag. But this time, the nagging duration might have reduced to just 10 or 15 minutes. And it will continuously reduce. Or sometimes it goes back and forth. That's the main difference. Okay? Now, there's the next thing. Next sign. Okay? Next important criteria. Not sign, criteria. Next important criteria of people or individuals who have high self-awareness, who have spiritual progress, who have done deeper inner work is they recover and rebound from any challenging situation faster. Very fast compared to earlier days when they were not so aware of themselves compared to before. For example, let me give you an example. This is an example. Okay, let's say Miss X. Let's say Miss X had went through breakup many years ago, and she took around 8 months to 1 year to recover from that breakup. And now she has done a lot of inner work. She has high self-awareness, and she goes through her second breakup. Now she's able to recover from it within just 3 months or 2 months or even 1 month. That's the difference. Did you see the difference? If you take me for an example, there's one very challenging situation that I went through many years ago. I took very long time to deal with it, to recover from it. Right now, recently I went through it again. This is not breakup, this is something else. We'll talk about it in some other video. Recently I went through it again. I just recovered from it within just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And there were some other situations which I just rebound within just few days. So that's the main difference. Meanwhile, people who do not have self-awareness, they take very long time to recover. Now, when I speak about recover or rebound, I'm not speaking about people who distract themselves from their emotional issues by constantly overworking, doing overworkout, or constantly partying, or numbing their emotions and pretend to be happy. I'm not speaking about those people. Those people are not healed. Okay, they are just suppressing their emotions, distracting themselves from the main issues and pretending to be happy. I'm not speaking about those people. Usually these people will be workaholic or will do overworkout in gym or distract themselves with some other addictions or party or friends or some flings, okay, and they pretend to be happy. Okay, they want to avoid facing those issues and have this toxic positivity. I'm not speaking about those people. I'm speaking about people who have truly healed, who have high self-awareness, who have dealt with those emotional issues. Okay, so when you're on a spiritual path, there will be a lot of people who do not have self-awareness, might start picking on you or might start shaming you, telling that you are doing so much of spiritual work, you're on a path of spirituality, but I don't understand why you're getting angry, why you're reacting. You're not spiritual, you're just pretending to be spiritual. But you're getting angry. People think that spiritually highly aware people will not have any emotions. They think that we do not get triggered at all, we do not have any emotions. Okay, that's not true. Please do not get involved with those people. Okay, please do not carry the sense of shame or guilt. Oh, I'm on a path of spirituality, I shouldn't have done that. No, this is the process. in spiritual path, in spiritual progress. We are not enlightened masters, most of us are not. And responding to a challenging situation from consciousness does not mean we're just smiling all the time and telling you, may God bless you. No, sometimes the right response, which serves your highest good, is to pretend to be firm. Pretend to be angry with certain people. That's how you can handle some people. Some people. Okay? So that's all. So let me know what you think about it. How is your progress on a spiritual path? So, and don't forget to read the captions below. Thank you.